Okay, so for this tutorial, you will need a G hook, a 4mm hook, a pair of scissors, a measuring tape, and any worsted weight yarn should be fine. This, I believe, is Lily Sugar and Cream Cone. I don't know what color because I bought it a long time ago and I'm just gonna try to get rid of it now. So I'll be using this one for the next few tutorials. But yeah, any worsted weight yarn should work. Okay, so this tutorial is for a size small. If you need a size medium or large, I will point out when and where you're going to add more rows. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make our slip knot and make a chain of 4. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to add one more chain to start the next row, and then yarn over and do a half double crochet in the second chain from the hook. So you yarn over, insert your hook. Oops, kind of got caught. Insert your hook into the next chain. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up through all 3 loops. Okay, yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the last chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Okay, now we're going to make our turning chain, chain 1, turn your work, and you should have 4 half double crochets, and we're going to do 4 more, 1 in every chain space. So yarn over and continue making your 4 half double crochets. Three and 4. Okay, chain 1, turn your work, and keep going. So we're going to make a total of 6 rows for a size small, 6 rows of 4 half double crochets. So continue this 4 more times if you need a size small. If you need a size medium, I would suggest to do 6, so you would probably need about 8 rows here. And if you're a size large, you would need at least 5 more chains, okay? Also, I'm going to explain as we keep going, I'll explain the length that you actually need for every size. All right, so I will meet you back once you finish your 6, 8, or 11 rows of 4 half double crochets, okay? Okay, so this is what it looks like for now. We have 6 rows here of 4 half double crochets. Okay, so next we're gonna begin our increases. So chain 1, turn your work, and we're gonna do 1 half double crochet in the first chain space, and then the second one we're gonna put 2 half double crochets in that second chain space in the same space. So that'll help us get our increase and our V shape. We're also gonna put 2 more half double crochets in the third chain space, 2 there. Okay, and then finally we're gonna do 1 half double crochet in the last chain space. Okay, so now you should have a total of 6 half double crochets in this row with 2 in each of the middle 2 chain spaces. And we're actually going to continue to use this same pattern, and it's going to give us that nice V, that V shape texture. Okay, so chain 1, turn your work, and let's keep going. First you'll need a half double crochet in the first 2 chain spaces, just 1 in each. And now the middle, since there's 6, the middle is the 3rd and the 4th. So in these 2 middle chain spaces, that's where we're going to do our increase and put 2 in each of those. So that's 1 and 2, and then 2 in the next one, 1 and 2. And then in the last 2, we're just going to put 1 again. 1 and 2. So now this row should have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So we're going to continue with this pattern, chain 1, 1 half double crochet in the first 3 loops this time, 1, 2, and 3, and then in the 4th and 5th ones is where our increase is going to be, and we're going to put 2 in the next 2 chain spaces. So 1 and 1 in the same one, 1 more in the same one, 2, and same thing in the next one, 1 and 2, and then in the last 3 we're going to put 1 half double crochet, 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to continue this pattern with our increases in the center 2 chains until the row has 16 chains total. So right now we should have, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that should be 3 more rows. So continue this pattern until you have 16 half double crochets, keeping in your increases in the middle. And I'll meet you there and show you what to do next. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. You should have, whether you have a small, medium, or large, you should have 16 here because we didn't start the increases until after we were done with our crotch area. Okay, so you should have 8 on each side, and what we're going to do now is kind of like make that nice V here going outwards. So from here we're only going to do 8 half double crochets, and we need 11 rows of those. So first thing, chain 1, turn your work, yarn over, and begin your half double crochets. We're only going to do 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oops. Okay, chain 1 and turn your work, and now we're going to repeat that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so we're going to repeat this pattern until you have a total of 11 rows of 8 half double crochets, And once you get there, I'll meet you back here and show you what to do next. Alright, so this is what it looks like so far. I have made 11 rows of 8 half double crochets, and now what I'm going to do is tie off. So just chain 1 and grab your scissors. You can leave a little tail wheel here and tie off. Boom. Okay, so now we need to repeat the other side. So what I'm going to do is grab my string. Should be open. I'm going to grab my string and insert it into the very first chain here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me make sure I do this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, because sometimes that first one's hard to see, so sometimes it's useful to go ahead and count if you can't see it. So yeah, insert your hook there. I know a lot of people have different ways of attaching yarn, but I just leave a small tail and double knot it. Some people like to do a slip knot and just go, and that kind of works too. I like that way as well. And I also am going to, after I tie it, I'm going to put this string in here so that I'm going to crochet over it so I don't have to worry. So the next thing we're going to do is just like we did on the other side, chain 1 actually, just to start your row off, and we're going to do 8 half double crochets on this side as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now the string is pretty secure in there, so you can go ahead and cut that off when you're ready. So chain 1, turn your work, and we're going to do the same thing we did over here and just make 11 rows of these 8 half double crochets. And once that's done, I'll show you what to do next. This is what it looks like so far. You can actually pull this string and just cut it since we crocheted over that. Get rid of that tail. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do, I mean, I kind of do this, you don't have to, you can crochet over this tail if you want, or tie a new string on there, but what I like to do is tie these 2 strings together so I just have less work to do at the end. So you take your new string and your old string, and you do 1 double knot from one to the other on both sides. So first I'm going to double knot on this side with the new string onto the old string, and then secondarily I'm going to make a knot, just a regular tied knot, onto the new string with the old string. So both strings kind of have a single knot on it. Okay, and then from there you pull it together, not too tight, but that knot is not coming out at all. Okay, and then from there you just cut as close as you can to the 2 knots together. There you go. And then that knot should be secure. All right, now we can keep going like nothing happened. So from here we're going to do 4 half double crochets. So I'm going to chain 1 and do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to start here actually. It's a little weird because you're working off the back side of a chain, so you just do where you can. 1, 2, oops, 3, and 4. There we go. Okay, from there we're going to chain 1 and do 2 more. So again, this is a size small, so we're going to do 2 more rows of half double crochet. 1. If you needed a medium or large, you already added the extra length that you needed. You should have added it back here already. Okay, 1, 2, and this is my second row of 4 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So now we're going to get ready to increase towards the front because you do need a little more coverage for your goatee area here. Okay, so we're going to actually start increasing now. Alright, so chain 1, and just like we did before, you're going to do your increases in the middle. So we did our first half double in the first chain. In the second chain we're going to put 2, 1, 2, and the third chain we're going to put 2, 1, 2, and then in the last one we're going to put 1. Okay, chain 1, turn your work, same thing. Now we have 6, so in the center, the third and the fourth chains, that's where we're going to put our increase of 2 half double crochets. One, 2, 1, 2, oops, 1, and 1. Okay, next row, chain 1, turn your work, same thing. Now we have 8, so we're going to do in the our increases in the 4th and the 5th chain spaces. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, and then on the last 3 you just do 1, 1, 2, and 3. So on the back side we went until we had a total of 16 double crochets in our last V row. Since this is the front, you're going to need a little bit more coverage. So we're going to continue this pattern until the row has 26 half double crochets into it. So I will meet you back there and show you what to do next. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. And on each side we have 13 double crochets on this side and 13 on this side to make 26. And what we're going to do is very similar to on this side. We're going to start doing that V shape up here, but the only difference is that we're going to start to decrease, because when this folds over, this line will be a little bit bigger, wider here. You're definitely more than welcome to leave it that wide. It does not affect the fitting, I wouldn't think, but I kind of want it to be the same width when it matches up. So I'm going to start decreasing and I'll show you how to do that. Oops. Okay, did we chain 1 already? Yeah, we did. So we already chained 1. And what I'm going to do is start decreasing right here. I'm going to insert my hook, pull up a loop in the first chain space, go into the second chain space, pull up another loop, and now you should have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 4, and that's how we combine our or decrease our half double crochet. And from here I'm gonna just go on and finish doing 1 half double crochet in every chain space. Until we have 13. So we're going to stop in the middle here once we have 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or actually 12 now because we already decreased. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11 and 12. Now we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and we're going to decrease once more. Yarn over, put your hook in the first chain space, pull up a loop, put your hook in the second chain space, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 4 loops on your hook. Okay, and from there we're just gonna finish out the row like normal. Oh, I think I snagged something. There we go. Finish the row as normal with all the rest half double crochets. And we have 11 rows to go, so that's why I'm not, rushing my decrease actually. So let's just make sure. Oh, I keep getting snagged right there, sorry. All right, got it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And that's the decrease. 11. Perfect. Now we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and we're going to decrease 2 more times until you have, I'm sorry, 5 more times until you have 8. Scratch that. I'm sorry. We're going to decrease until we have 8 half double crochets in the row so that it will match on this other side here. So we have decreased twice, so we need to decrease 3 more times. So go ahead and do 3 more rows of decrease on one side, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, I have completed my decreases, and so from here we're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to do 6 more rows of this 8 half double crochets just to match the other side. So go ahead and from here chain 1, turn your work, and finish doing 6 more rows of 8 half double crochets. And so once you do that, I will show you what to do next. What it looks like so far. What we're going to do next is go on ahead and tie this off and cut our tail. Okay. And from here we're going to do the same thing we did on the opposite side of the back. We're going to take our string and find the first hole, or the first chain over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Oh, did I miss one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're supposed to have 13. Somehow I don't. So we're just gonna go with that. It'll be okay. We're gonna make it be 13. So go on ahead and tie your string to the edge. Okay. And from here we're going to, actually it's okay because we're decreasing. So one, hopefully yours came out right. I must have made a mistake. So I chained one, and now I'm gonna make sure I have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know. I'm gonna make 12 half double crochets here. So it'll just be like the other side. Decrease on one side each time until you have 8 half double crochets in the row, and once you have that, go ahead and finish until you have 11 rows. I'm not gonna film this twice because I need to work out how to fix this, but if you need to see it again, you can always rewind it. And once this side is done, I'll show you the next step. So this is what it looks like now. From here, what we're gonna do is start creating our border. So I'm not gonna tie this last one off because I can just keep this string attached and start my border from here. The way we're gonna do our border is for every corner side strap, there's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna have one string coming out from each corner here, and then the rest of it will just be a border, and I'll show you what I mean. So from where we are, we're gonna go ahead and chain out I believe 50 chains. Is that right? 50. Better do 65. 65 is always a safe number. Even 75 is safe because then you know it'll be long enough. So let me not be lazy and do 75. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So go on and make your chain as long as you want it. I'm gonna do 75. I will meet you back here to show you the next step after we make our chain. Okay, so I have my chain here that is 75 chains long. And so from here, what I'm gonna do is run back down this chain with slip stitches. I kind of tend to do that because it helps me create a continuous border when I do have an item that has string ties, but also because the string just looks a lot neater. So what you're going to do is just insert your hook into every stitch along the chain and then do a slip stitch. So insert your hook and do a slip stitch all the way back down until you reach your bikini bottom again. So go ahead and complete that step, and then I will show you what to do after that. Okay, so I'm almost done doing my slip stitches back down my chain. I just have 2 left. So I'm going to go into that chain there and one more here. Okay. And from here, what I'm going to do is do single crochets along the edge of this side until I reach the other corner. So should be 8 single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. From here I'm going to repeat and make a chain of 75. And once I'm done with that, and I'm gonna come back down that chain with another set of slip stitches. So once I'm finished with this tie all together, I'll come back and show you what to do next. What it looks like so far, we have 2 strings made, and what we're gonna do is continue this border by going along this edge here until we get to the next string on the other side. Okay, so to do that, we're just going to put single crochets all the way down. Of course, these are half double crochets, so it's not going to be like 1 for 1 row. You kind of just have to get your single crochets in there where they fit in. Just try to make them kind of equidistant. Try to make sure there's not bulging going on, but you know, it's pretty forgiving. I mean, especially if you're doing it all in one color, it's pretty forgiving, so don't stress about it. Just make your way down to the other side, and we're just gonna continue this until we're done. So every corner where there should be a tie, you're gonna make a tie, and I'll show you what to do after we finish this side, because I want to show you the V part, and that's the last part that's going to be any different from what we just did. Okay, so go ahead and make your row of single crochets, border all the way down, make your 2 more strings like we did on this first end, and then I'll show you what to do after that. Okay, so we have done our second set of strings here, and now we're gonna continue with our border and continue down this line with single crochets. Oops. And whenever you run into a loose end, I would just crochet right over it so that you don't have anything to clean up later. So just make sure that you're doing that as well to make your life easier. Again, it's the same thing, just single crochet on down. Try to make them equidistant because it's not very clear where to place them, but just do the best you can. It's pretty forgiving. And the most important thing that I wanted to show you is kind of how when we get to this corner here. Oh, looks like I had a wet piece. I spilled water on my stuff. That's weird. Maybe it fell into my water over there. It will dry all the same. It's no big deal. It is harder to crochet when it's wet though. Okay. We're almost to the corner. Okay, I'll leave that one out now. Okay, so when we get to this corner, just in case you had questions, I mean, it's pretty simple. I just am gonna put 1 single crochet right there in the middle and keep going. And that's how you do that middle corner there. It's nothing special. And yeah, so we're just gonna continue with our border, go all the way around. And once you do that, you'll be finished. Okay, so we almost made our way all the way around. So we have a few more here. So just go ahead and finish off your last bit of border of single crochets and string ties. Just the last few. I think I got like one more here. Okay, so once you're done, you're going to go ahead and slip stitch into kind of like the bottom of that first string there. Just slip stitch and then tie off. Okay, so this should be the only tail that you'll have to weave in. All the rest should have already been weaved in. So all you have to do is go back and find those edges and just cut them. Just pull them slightly and then cut them, and then they'll be all tucked in. Like that. And I'm sure there's a few more here. Let's see. There's 2 more. Okay. So go on ahead and weave your tail in and you're all done. So you can try it on and see how you like it. So the back is the smaller side and the front is the big side. It is a little low waisted. This one is a small. It has a little bit of stretch here, but as you can see, let's see how long that is. It is about 13 inches, so that's definitely a size small. So if you have a medium should be like 15 to 16 inches long for the whole entire crotch, like the center of this V here, because this is the high waist part. For a large, that would be, so a medium is 15 or 16, a large would be about 17 to 18. So you can always also measure yourself and kind of see how long you want it to, how long you want your bottoms to be. But yes, we're all done and I'll show you what it looks like. Thanks. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell.